What's up guys, Jimmy coming to you guys with another video. Before we get into the video, as always, make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. And when you guys hit subscribe, make sure you guys are hitting that notification button. As you guys can see by the title, I have another vintage thrift haul for you guys. I haven't been that lucky these past couple weeks. Every time I go to a thrift now, it's been kind of dry. I don't know if people are figuring out, where to go thrifting in the DFW area, but the past 2 weeks have not been very hot for me. Like I said, I don't have too many pieces that I want to show you guys, but I did pick up a couple pretty cool items that I think you guys are gonna like. And getting right into it, I got all these items from Texas Thrift. I got these pretty close to my girlfriend's place. I was helping her, run some errands, and I stopped by the Texas Thrift. Typically, they don't have anything, and my grief with Texas Thrift, before I show you guys all these pieces, that is typically on the pricier end. When I'm going thrifting, I'm expecting to find things for $2, maybe $5 and under. Anything above that, I do feel like is, getting to that ballpark range of, like if it's that price and you're buying to just keep as a personal, but if you're trying to sell that item to make money, your margins might be a little bit smaller. Getting right into it, like I said, I did find a couple pretty cool items. The first thing I'm gonna show you guys is this Washington's Redskins Reebok equipment, like windbreaker. Really cool. Lots of detail on this. This was $6.98, so with tax it was probably like $7, $8, something like that. But it has your NFL patch on the left arm. It also at the very bottom near the wrist has NFL equipment. And this was pretty big. It was a size large, so I personally can't wear it myself. And I might have, I was on this one and a couple of the pieces that I got from Texas Thrift. I was really debating on whether or not I should pick it up or not, but worst case scenario, I'll make my money back. But at the very front, you have Washington Redskins equipment, and I guess this is kind of like a time capsule piece because the Washington Redskins aren't even called that anymore. They're just called the Washington football team, I think. So pretty cool. It's like a time capsule piece. You have your quarter zip. It's like this clear material that's starting to yellow, but I guess it gives it that vintage look. And on the right arm, you have your Reebok logo, and then there is some 3M piping that goes in the middle of the jacket. And one of the details that I thought was really cool on this like quarter zip windbreaker is that at the very bottom on both the left and the right side, there are zippers for you to, I guess, zip up, and I guess you could easily take this on or off. And then there is an inside pocket, kind of like a hoodie, that zips up and down. So, I saw this, was gonna pass on it because I felt like it was on the pricier side, but after inspecting it, it was pretty dope and decided to pick it up. So this with tax was a total of $8 from Texas Thrift. The next item I have for you guys is another Washington Redskins kind of quarter zip. Let me know what you guys think is cleaner, this one or the previous one I showed you. I like the color combo of this one. I just feel like it has a little bit more detail. But on this one, same exact detail, down to the Reebok. Actually, the Reebok is on the left this time and actually spells out Reebok. And it doesn't have an NFL patch anywhere. But, I don't know if this was like, I don't know when this came out. I'm guessing 2001 to 2008 or so. I think that's when the Reebok was with the NFL. But it has your R for the Redskins, so like I said, also kind of like another time capsule piece. And this one is kind of broken up into like that maroon colorway, which kind of wraps around like your arms and then your shoulders. And it has hits of black, also going down along the arm, but then also towards your stomach area. And then the Redskins is sewn in like that like gold color. And on the back is actually my favorite part. Towards the neck, you have the NFL embroidery logo. And then across your back, you have Redskins. So I would say this one's probably my favorite out of the two. This one was also $6.98. So like I said, was gonna pass on it at first, but after just looking at it, the details were there. Like I said, worst case scenario, make my money back. At least I won't lose anything. And this, same thing with the other one, was $8 from Texas Thrift. So at the end of every piece, I'm gonna make sure to save the price and where I got it from. I just feel like in my previous vintage hauls, like, I'll save the price, but I'll say it maybe in the middle, lose track of what the price is, so I'll just keep everything a little bit more organized for you guys. And then the next item I got is this Texas Tech jacket. So if you guys don't know, if you guys haven't seen it, make sure you guys go check out my college advice video. If you guys are in college or about to go in college, or maybe if you graduated and you just want to see what I have to say. But I went to UT Austin, so Texas Tech is a rival. It's like this jacket. I don't necessarily think it's vintage, just because I've seen this Coliseum Athletics brand before, but this was $6.98, so it was the same price as those windbreakers, but it's an actual jacket. So for a jacket, $7 isn't too bad, and it has some pretty cool details on here. Like I said, whether it's vintage or not, a little bit iffy on that, but for $7 for a pretty dope jacket, and this is a size small, so if I did want to keep it, I guess I could wear it. This I'll probably try to sell, hope to make like $15-20 off of it. But it has Texas Tech at the very front, all embroidered, and then it has like white piping, hits of like that red, black all over the jacket, and then the one touch of detail on this jacket is that Texas Tech logo down at the left wrist. So for $7, I mean, it's not that bad, like it feels like, I feel like it'll keep you pretty warm. The quality is not too bad. But yeah, I got this for $7 at Texas Thrift. And the last item I got from Texas Thrift was actually a shirt that I got from my girlfriend. So she is Mexican, and when I saw this shirt, like I figured it doesn't really fit me, so I figured it'd be the perfect shirt for her. But it is this heather gray Mexico FIFA World Cup shirt for the World Cup that was in Germany in 2006. So it's a little confusing, right? Like, I'm a little confused why it says 2002 FIFA, right? But it says Germany 2006. So I don't know if that's like just the branding of this or what, but I'm gonna go ahead and say this shirt was 2002 to 2006. Pretty simple shirt, just says Mexico at the very top, has the soccer emblem, and then it has the FIFA World Cup Germany 2006. And for my girlfriend, her favorite, I guess, wash of vintage tees is this heather gray. Personally, for myself, I really like just kind of like that washed black, almost gray look, but she really digs the heather gray. So I saw this heather gray Mexico, thought of her, and knew I had to pick this up. This was $6, so like I said, for a t-shirt, definitely on the pricier end. But if you saw this at like a vintage shop, they probably charge you for $20 for it. So if you like it enough to make it a personal, I would go ahead and cop, because $7 for a vintage shirt at the end of the day is not too bad. It just kind of sucks because you go to these actual thrift stores and expect to find them for the low, but you end up paying $7 for a shirt, and it's a little pricey. But like I said, if you like it, go ahead and cop it. But yeah, this guy was $6 from Texas Thrift. And the last two pieces that I have for you guys are things that I found from a shop called Owner to Owner. They are located in the DFW area, specifically in Dallas, like I think west of Dallas a little bit, or maybe like southwest of Dallas if you guys know the Dallas area. But yeah, I basically brought in a bunch of the stuff that I thrifted, and I got this I traded up for it. So what I had got is this vintage San Diego Padres hat. Nothing super special about this. It has a green underbrim. Definitely has like a older kind of like vintage, almost like basically dingier hat feel to it. It doesn't feel like super well constructed like a fitted does, but I did really like the fit of the hat. When I walked into the store, that was my first time going to that store. This was kind of like the first thing that caught out at me. I don't know what it is, but sometimes snapbacks fit really good on me. Same thing with fitteds, and sometimes they just look super ugly on me. But this was a hat that I thought looked pretty good on myself. So when I saw it, I was like, this is something I'm gonna try to trade up for. And I think the price they had on this was $20. So clearly, they didn't buy this for $20. Like, they probably got this for maybe cents, if they got it at the Goodwill bins or something like that. But yeah, this was $20, which at the end of the day is pretty reasonably priced, right? Because you're getting a vintage piece that no one has, so it's cool because every piece of clothing that you get is going to be somewhat unique to you. Clearly, not everything is just a one-for-one piece, but it's very unlikely that you'll see someone with the same exact vintage piece. And the last thing that I have for you guys is something that is a little bit out of my comfort zone. I mean, clearly baggy pants or just more loose-fitting clothes are in right now, and most of my jeans, I will say, are pretty tapered, pretty slim. I do have a couple of cargo pants that are on the baggier side, but I haven't fully embraced like that super baggy look yet. I just think for myself, being a shorter guy, like that baggy look does look good, if it's pulled off well, but it can't be my go-to look just because the outfit does have to be a little bit more put together. But this is a pair of Wrangler black denim. I don't know exactly what the cut is. Yeah, it doesn't say, but yeah, these are originally a 30 to 34, so these were long as hell, but they cut the bottom so it has like that hemmed look to it. Really nice. I tried these on with my ones, my blazers, and just really dig the look of these. Like, they're pretty casual, pretty chill. I'll probably do like now that fall's upon us, like I'll probably do best pants to wear in the fall with your sneakers, and just show you guys the different options that I have in my closet. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know down below in the comments which item was your favorite pickup. Like I said, these were bought at like an actual vintage store, like consignment pieces, so a little bit more pricey. And all the rest of the pieces I got from an actual thrift store. In this case, it was all from Texas Thrift. Personally, for myself, I really dig the hat and the pants. I could just picture them going together, like white tee, a pair of ones, just a really, pretty clean and basic fit. Can't go wrong with it. And it's gonna wrap up the video, you guys. Make sure you guys stay tuned for more, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.